Hey, how you doing? What's up, my good people? It's been a while since I've been on here. It's been a couple of years, actually. Um, Sorry for the delay. Um, yeah, it's been a couple of years. Um, I had to go put some things under construction, We had to renovate life in general, you know. That's what life is about, making renovations when necessary, you know. You have to renovate the things that are around you, whether it be the people, um, whether it be your atmosphere, your area, whatever. Sometimes you just have to completely remove yourself from everything, you know, and sometimes you have to completely start over, whatever that means to whoever you are, whoever hears this. Sometimes you have to completely start over um, from scratch. Sometimes it's necessary to start over from scratch um, to save yourself. Um, when I first started this journey, you know, we were part of beginning of social media, when I was doing my thing, and it's funny now to see what social media has turned into, you know, um, OnlyFans and Twitter and, Instagram and, TikTok. Like these are the things that are now here. Like when we were doing it, you had to make a video first. There was no live on Facebook. Or you had to make the videos for MySpace, you know what I'm saying? Yahoo Messenger, these were the things that we used before there was live, So to my people who know me from the swinger lifestyle, there was none of this, So it's funny to see how years later we ushered in all of this technology that has come about, that wasn't here before, and it's awesome. I wish I was still in my prime doing the shit that we were doing. Unfortunately, I'm not. Um, I'm older now. You know, um, a little bit more private now. I don't really care to put all my business on the internet anymore, like we used to. I just don't feel the need to do any of that shit anymore. Um, because it takes a lot out of you, as a person, and I take my hat off to people who are making tons of money doing this. I I don't shame anyone for using social media to get paid. Like, hey, make it do what the fuck it do. You know, how I came up, you know, there there was no social media. You know, um, your only choices growing up in my era. I grew up in the '80s and the '90s, so only choices in our era was you either go into the Matrix or you go to jail. And that's it. Those, when you graduate from high school, those are your options. You either go into this Matrix or your ass is going to jail. And me being the hard-headed, rebellious, teenager that I was, I said, "Fuck your Matrix. I'm going to jail." Don't ask me why. Like a lot of us did that move because we wanted to do things our way, and that's it. Period. Whether it be slinging coke, dope, whatever, weed, whatever your poison was, or like my particular field, you just rob motherfuckers, you know. So I sit back and I see the culture now where they talk about people's chains getting snatched and people getting killed. Like, PNB Rock just recently died, RIP to the God, you know. That's always been going on. This is nothing new. The only thing that's different now is social media is here. Niggas been getting robbed forever. Niggas of stature been getting robbed forever. And you know, my 2 cents is, you know, I have to agree with some of the things that Charlamagne said on the Breakfast Club. Niggas know better. You niggas get too comfortable and they forget where they at. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that shit is real out here in the street. And I've been gone from the street for a long time, but that code has never changed. You know, niggas know better. You dig? Like, you know you ain't got no business in that neighborhood with your shit out like you official in that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know better. Like, come on, man. So, you know, he just is at fault, you know, as the person who did it. You know, because we get comfortable because we made it or we get money and we forget the code, you know, of the street. The code of the street ain't changed. You don't flaunt in front of wolves, period. You don't flaunt in front of wolves. Like, that has never changed. That is the law of the jungle. You don't flaunt in front of wolves because they will eat you. It's that simple. Why are we acting like this ain't the code? You know, and like Charlamagne said, we got to start acting like addressing what our culture is rather than what we want it to be, because this is the reality. We live in the jungle out here. And if you out here in the jungle fucking around while shit in the world is fucked up, you will get ate. It's that simple. It ain't a joke. Like, the country is fucked up. And if you out here slipping, thinking shit is sweet, cause you eating while the country fucked up, niggas is gonna get got. That has always been the issue. That has never changed. That's always been the code. I don't know why we acting like that ain't the code. That's always been the code. I've been doing this since the 80s. It's always been the fucking code. You dig what I'm saying? But, and then we gotta realize that people out here don't follow codes no more either. You know, and that is one of the reasons why I had to step back for a couple of years and I had to reassess my own life, you know. You know, I've done a lot of things in my life. You know, people who know me from the swing culture have known me since 2010, 2011. But I was a whole different person before then, you know. Big Dog, the general, was, you know, a personality, was a person I created, you know, in order to be able to move, you know, the way I wanted to move. That was my persona in that mix, you know. I got tired of doing that, you know. I'm a type of dude, I'm not going to do a hustle for a long time because that's all that shit was to me. It was a play, you know, and I applaud people who are still doing it, still out there, but I don't mean no harm. But how many times can you go chill and fuck the same person over and over again? Like, I don't want to fuck you after the first year, let alone 5, 6, 7 years down the road. You dig what I'm saying? Like, how many times can you fuck the same person with no, you know, mental connection or emotional connection? Like, I'm just not wired like that. You know, I'm not going to want to fuck you over and over again at a party when I see you. And then the more times I keep seeing the same people, the less I'm going to want to fuck even more. You dig what I'm saying? Because I've already fucked everybody. So why the fuck am I here? You know what I'm saying? As some of us men who have healthy appetites like that, we get tired of fucking the same thing, you know? And if there's no new product at a party, what the fuck am I coming for? I'd rather just stay home and beat my own female's pussy, you know? So that's the way it got to me. And you know, I stepped away for a couple of years, you know, after that. And then, you know, I made, you know, a couple of videos. And yeah, like, then I had to step away from that environment. You know, I learned how to grow tree. You know, I was doing my thing, you know, and I had to eliminate some people out of that circle. You know, and sometimes you have to completely clean house and reevaluate who you are as a person. You have to reevaluate what you want as a person. And that's about as real as I can get with you. Sometimes you just have to clean your house thoroughly. You got to scrub, And I've been down here in Florida for going on 9 months now, and life is good. We relocated from DMV, from DC, and we are here in Florida. I've been here in Florida for 9 months. People ask me, you coming back to the DMV? I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I grew up as an Army brat, so I was already there too long already. And that's what people don't know about me is I very rarely stayed in one place long growing up. So I was already in the DMV too long. The people are different up there. Sure, it's a little slower down here. People are a little slower down here. Things are a little faster up here. Sure. But the kind of people, is what I like. It's a lot of nasty energy up north, just in general, nobody in particular. But I just found myself needing new atmosphere, new energy, refresh. Because it's just a lot of grimy shit up north, man. And it'd be, a lot of negative energy for no reason, You can't be nice to people. You can't be kind to people, because they try to use it as a weakness or they use it against you, I don't have time for that, If I'm nice to you or if I'm looking out for you, it's because I actually fuck with you. I don't believe in the fake shit, the fuckery. I'm not with all that, And if people can't understand genuine energy at this point in life, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be anywhere in your energy source, because what I do for people out of kindness. I do for people because they need help or, I want to help them, I want to make them better, so better as a person, because we all can use some healing, we all can use some healing. And I'm all about trying to heal and help, and when, you get to a point in life where people want to take advantage of your trying to heal and help them, and they want to use it against you, that's all I'm gonna say. Because there are people that are still out here in the world who may be genuine, but we will hurt you if you play with us. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't like being around people who play with people's emotions, because that's like a child playing with a loaded gun, especially when you're dealing with the black man, a smart, educated black man, and playing with people's emotions, and that's not good. So yeah, we got the book out. We wrote the book, A Cat Named Dog. That's been out for about a year now. Well, I ain't even gonna say a year, about 10 months it's been out. Check it out. Most people have already checked it out. Most people have already read it. I got the wonderful reviews of people who basically call my book dog shit. The anonymous people who talk shit about my book, people are starting to pick it up again. Yeah, so it's entertaining, I rewrote it a couple of times because I put it out fast, so a lot of people caught the rough draft that wasn't edited yet, So they were in such a rush to read it, Some of the book, was a little choppy. I understand, I get it. I just wanted to put it out, and then went back and re-edited. That's probably still a little choppy in certain places. I've read the book like 4 or 5 fucking times. I'm not reading the bitch no more. People want to talk about, oh man, this is why black writers get so much heat because niggas don't edit things. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I don't give a shit. I did an interview on one of my girls' YouTube channels. Yeah, like I've never been a guy who really gave a shit what people thought about me. I've always been the villain. I never really gave a fuck, and I just wonder when people gonna get. I don't really give a fuck. Like they think it's changed because I wrote a book, or I've moved on from the swinger world. Like, I'm the same nigga that didn't give a fuck then, and I don't give a fuck now. Like, it's nothing changed. I wore black fingernail polish. I had a blonde beard. Like, do you really think I give a fuck what people think about me? I am a fucking man who does what the fuck he wants to do. Simple as that. And whatever I decide to do, I've already mentally understood my mission once I do it in my head. So I ain't thinking about motherfuckers outside. You dig? Because all this shit does is say, look at me, look at me, look at me. And I get you to do what? Look at me. Slim, I was a walking billboard in the swinger world. You could see me from anywhere. You would be able to distinguish me from anywhere. It was a whole point. I was a billboard. I was a business. It's called a play. You dig what I'm saying? I made the lifestyle a play, and other niggas was trying to figure out how to make the swinger world a play. You dig what I'm saying? A play that you can make money off of and build off of and expand off of. That's all it was to me, a fucking hustle. You understand? All it was a fucking hustle. And I met some dope, I thought I met some dope people along the hustle. But anybody who understood me always knew that the shit was a hustle for me. You dig? I'm a hustler. First and foremost, I'm a fucking hustler. That's it. That's all. You dig what I'm saying? And hustlers do what the fuck hustlers do. They make plays. And I made thousands of dollars off that play. You dig what I'm saying? I was charging niggas to come fuck strangers. I was charging strangers to come fuck strangers. You couldn't have a better hustle than that. And I was getting pussy along the way. Women was paying to come fuck me. They wasn't even looking for other dudes around the joint half the time. They just wanted to fuck on me. How could you not turn that into a play? How? How could you not? And my wives understood that play, and they ate off that play. And then when they got mad and they got tired of watching me fuck other women, they got salty about the play. That's it. That's all. That's the reason why I could never sustain a relationship in that shit, because the bitches would get salty, but they was eating off of it. He fucking everything. Yeah, but you eating. And then they talk shit about you while you eating off of your dick. They was eating off of my dick. And then they talk shit because they eating off of my dick. They get salty because they eating off of my dick. So that's the reason why it's hard to run a group or a play the way it needs to be run unless you got a female who down for the cause. She gonna have to take the L if she fucking with that play. It's part of the fucking play. And only a real hustling broad will understand that. If we eating, and I mean we eating, If we eating monthly off of a play, then you turn around and you help either elevate that play, or you take the money from that play and you make an investment to get away from the play. Those are your two options as a female if you fucking with a dude like that, or a male if you fucking with a female like that. If you eating off the play, you play your supportive role during the play. Everybody don't know how to play their role in the play. That's the problem with us out here as people. Everybody don't want to play their role. Everybody want to be the chief and don't want to be the Indian, you know? So it is what it is. It was a hell of an experience. I had a ball. I had a blast. Thank you for all the wonderful experience. Thank you for all the wonderful pussies, head, assholes, and everything else that was given to me. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It would have never happened on that scale in my regular life. Let's be 100. You know, you fucking 8, 9, 10 bitches a night. That's not normal under any circumstances. So I am more than thankful for all the pussy that was given to me. You understand what I'm saying? Most of it was given to me raw. I appreciate you. Thank you. I loved feeling your insides. I loved creaming all of your pies. I thank you for so much for that. You know who you are, the many of you. We knew what it was. We grown. You wanted to be came in. You wanted to feel penis. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. If you know, you roll that dice when you do that. I mean, we all understand that, you know, and that's real shit. We all understood the mission when we decided to fuck raw. Everybody understands the mission. Ain't nobody no motherfucking innocent in anything. All right, so let's be adults and let's understand that. But yeah, been in Florida almost a year, and I don't know if I'm coming back. I don't think I am. You know, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying the sun. For my first year, it was hot as a bitch during the summer. It has cooled down now that I'm learning the seasons. You know, when y'all fall start up north, you know, our fall gets a little cooler. You know, it's no longer 91, 92 all motherfucking day. It's actually back in the 85s, 83s, nice and chill. You know, overcast. You know, it's beautiful during the fall here. So, yeah, I just wanted to come and touch bases and say thank you for everyone who purchased the book. If you read the book for free with the free code that was floating around, I know about it. It's no biggie. I put it out there for free to begin with. You know, people are stupid as hell, but you gotta let them think they smart. Yeah, I put the book on, you know, which is my fault. You know, I lost money doing it, but I wanted the book to get out there fast, and it did. I put it on the Amazon KDP situation, where it put it out for free. And what you guys don't realize is I get paid per page that gets read. You see what I'm saying? So while people think it's because it was free, yeah, but I got paid per page. And you have no idea how many pages was read. We're talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of pages that was read. Tens of thousands and thousands of pages that were read. So thank you to all of the people who read the book via Kindle, all the people who bought the hard copy, who bought the signed copies that I personally signed. Thank you. I have to come out here and say thank you because I haven't properly said thank you to everyone who purchased the book. I appreciate you. I was asked if there was going to be a part 2 or another book. I am in the second chapter of another book. However, I'm not sure if I really feel like dragging people because this book was about to be the dragging. The dragging of people who were around me who thought I forgot about their trash. You know, one thing about being in the swinger lifestyle when you've been in it as long as I have, you know, I had a nice 10-year run and being in the underground black swinging scene, You being one of the leaders in the scene, yeah, you learn a lot of secrets, and people tell you a lot of things that they forget that they tell you, but they tell your business. You know, they try to make you look bad, but they forget about the things that you know about them. And see, the difference is I'm the type of nigga, I will write about it. They will only whisper to other people about it. See, there's a big difference when you fuck with a nigga like me, because I keep a mental Rolodex of all the fuck shit that was done behind closed doors. And I don't forget because I have a memory like a fucking elephant. And see, these people forget these things, you know. And I was going to do some dragging. But then I sat back and I said to myself, do I really feel like doing any dragging? You know, am I really past that at this point in my life? You know, that I feel like being so petty is to start dragging people just to make some money off a book? Still asking myself that question. I have to be completely honest. I'm still asking myself that question. So if it happens to be the case, then it'd be the case. But right now, it hasn't been my focus. I got other things going on, so I'm not really focusing on that right now. I got other plays that I'm working on. I'm thinking about reestablishing my cleaning company down here. It's a lot of cleaning business, a lot of people that don't like to clean. It's a lot of elderly homes. The market is very fruitful in the cleaning business. The cleaning business will always be a business that makes money because people don't like to fucking clean. Period. So, if you ever want to do a business that's recession proof, low overhead, a lot of back work, cleaning. So, I just wanted to say thank you once again to the people who purchased the book. I might be back on here a little bit more frequent, you know. Not really into the whole limelight fame shit anymore. Like I like my peace. I like my privacy. You know, I'm retired, man. I'm mellowed out. You know, so I don't need a whole lot of attention like I used to, or like people may need. You know, I don't give a fuck about attention. You dig what I'm saying? I've had a lot of it. So I'm good on attention, but I just wanted to reach out, say what's up to my people, say what's up to my fans, you know, who fuck with me, you know, who've been riding with me since, you know, the in the basement with the lights out, and you know, days, and in the night, the infrared lights, the red light specials and the blue light specials, and you know, the black light specials, you know, we used to have in the basements, in the houses, in the hotels. Like, yeah. To the people who've been there since day one, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm always going to be around, just be in a different capacity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really for the party shit. Yeah, I am officially retired. I won't be throwing any more parties. I'm done. You know, I've moved on from that life. You know, I have a simple life now. I don't need that anymore. You know, so people who looking for me to throw a party in Florida and turn up in Florida, nah, I'm good, man. You know, I'm enjoying my simple life. I don't really need any of that anymore. I take my hat off to people who are still pumping. Hey, throw your parties, have your fun, you know, do your thing. You know, I ain't mad at you. On some real shit, you know. So, but y'all be good. Big Dog the General. Cop the book if you haven't already copped it. A Cat Named Dog, written by yours truly, Stanley Hawkins, or Simply Organic 78, as you would know me on my YouTube channel. Y'all be good. Peace.